Hello and welcome to Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff and it's time for a city update. Now I'm not going to be able to get as far as I want to today, and that's because I had trouble with Bricklink this week. And what I really mean is the last 2 weeks, because what I did was about 2 weeks ago, I put in 6 orders, Bricklink. Some of them for the Avengers Tower, some for the city. I was so excited when I checked the tracking and all 6 of them said, it's going to be here on Friday. So I went to my mailbox on Friday thinking, oh man, I'm going to have the jackpot here, right? No. Only 1 order came through. So I was like, what the heck? So I checked the tracking again. 5 orders. It said all 5 would be here on Saturday. Well, I went to the mailbox on Saturday, only 1 came in, and now the other 4 are saying Monday. So we have had some extreme weather here, so that's probably why. But it's frustrating. So anyways, let me show you what did come in, and then I'll show you what I can get done today, and we'll get that done. So I got some tiles. This is for the Grand Line Hotel, which I'm going to be working on shortly. This is for waves, for waves, for waves. And of course, this is for the wind turbines. So I have enough pieces, I believe, to complete 2 more wind turbines. So I will get those done today. But other than that, that's all I can do. So let me go ahead and let's get going on the wind turbines. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and leave me a comment below. And I'll be back when I made some progress. I said I was going to be back when I made some progress. I've made some progress, but perhaps more progress than I ever cared to make. The reason why is if you noticed, these wind turbines look completely different than what I was doing before. Here's why. I was using this little guy right here, and he did just fine on this first one. And I tested it and tested, retested, it looked fine. But when I connected up the second one, the torque that was needed in order to spin the second one, I chewed up all the gears to one of these. So I had to go back to the drawing board. Lucky for me, I'm part of an amazing lug, and a good friend of mine, Brent, in that lug likes to mess with gears and trains and that kind of stuff. So I made a phone call, maybe even cried a little bit, and Brent let me know, hey, this is what you should do. I didn't use Brent's idea. However, Brent was a catalyst for getting me to think of it outside the box and in different ways. And so I have been able to come up with a different way, and nothing short of divine intervention here to make this happen. So let me go ahead and flip the camera over on this side so you can see how I'm going to get this to work. So what we have here is we have this gear transfer box, and this gear transfer box allows for a worm screw to be on the bottom and a gear on the top. Now that's where Brent was able to help me and help me understand what Lego pieces could take the torque. Now I put this out here just for display purposes. This little wheel here, there's one on the inside on the other side, and there's one going horizontally and vertically. And what it does is it engages this, and I'm back to using these right here on the top, but it can take the torque now. So let me demonstrate that. So how I'm going to get around this is, many years ago I was on a flight in London, England, and as the flight took off we went over the sea there, and when we did, they had a wind turbine farm right off the beach, and each one of those wind turbines had a cement box underneath it and the wind turbine on top. Now I know you're saying, but Chip, this is white. These were just prototypes. When I rebuild these and place them exactly where I want them, they are going to be light bluish gray. The wind turbines will still be the white, and of course they'll be finished off, but this will allow me to build a box that'll cover all the gears, and you won't know the difference, and it'll be awesome. So I hope you guys appreciate my blood, sweat, and tears on figuring this one out. This one has taken a lot longer than I thought it ever would. Most of the pieces have arrived for me to continue building all of them. The only thing I'm missing is a couple of these cones. Now I did order them. They're not on the way here yet, or they should be on their way here. I don't know, but I've ordered them. So as soon as they get here, I can finish all of them. So hopefully that'll be next week's video. Hopefully next week I'll be building these boxes, placing them exactly where I want, tearing up the old gears that I put in here, which I went through so much effort to get these 1x2 Technic bricks, to get so many of them, put the axles through, and now I don't even need them. So anyway, oh, and I forgot to tell you, I'm going to make the drive thing go this way instead of the way it's going now, so that I could put a giant wave over it to cover it, and I won't need to use the Technic bricks anymore. So anyway, lots and lots of changes. All right, guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe if you feel like I've earned your subscription. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how cool you think this is or how lame it is. I don't care whether one, you just let me know. Love to hear about it. Tell me if you've had experience with dealing with gears, and tell me your sob stories, because I've got one and I've shared it with you. So share your sob story with me now. I'd love to hear that. Also, turn on all notifications. That way you'll know when I put out a video, which is currently almost every day. If you want to help the channel, there's several ways. If you got a little bit of money and you say, hey, I want to help Chip get some pieces, there's a PayPal donation link in the description. If you need pieces for your build that you're doing, check out my store first. I have a store on Bricklink. It's called the Chip Off the Old Block. It's got about 1 million pieces, links in the description. And in most cases, I get it to you very fast, because in most cases, I get it out within 24 business hours of you ordering. And the only times I don't is if you have a really large order or if it's on a holiday. But then again, I said business hours, not calendar hours. Anyway, if you don't have a way to find, if you cannot help me financially, and that's totally cool if you can't, you can like the video. You can watch another video right after this one, because that triggers the algorithm. It tickles it, loves it, so please do it. Or you can share a link to this video or any of my other videos on other social media platforms, just to get the word out there, because you're becoming my free marketing department, which I cannot afford. I do not have the time to do myself. So if you do that for me, that helps the channel as well. All right, guys, be good to each other. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.